Okay guys, another video on bike maintenance. Actually, this video is going to be about a bike upgrade that I've been waiting to do, but so busy with work. So I've got two GSs. This one here is my around the world bike that I was building. I do a lot of off-road riding with this one. And you know, it's got the soft bags, the short windshield. You got your double take mirrors, so when they flex when you fall. Your bark busters. All credit, Alaska. You got your fog lights. I think the most important upgrade here is the 21-inch Takasago XL rims from Woody with their super light hub. I got the anodized red, sort of to give it a little spark. Matches the red here, so that's a nice little addition. And the Moscow motors, soft bags. The other big upgrade are these TourTech ESA plug-and-play suspensions. These came with the bike when I bought them. That's actually the reason why I bought this bike. The guy had already put the upgraded suspension on them, and so I knew I would take this off-road and around the world, and where the roads are pretty bad. That was a really good upgrade to it. Of course, you got your machine moto and your Peugeot or crash bars or what have you. But that's my around the world bike. It's a 2017 GS Rally. I say it's around the world. I don't mind taking this around the world, and you know, if it gets stolen, it gets stolen. But so this is what I'm going to upgrade today. This is a 2019 R1250 GS HP model. This one I called Round the Country bike, only because it's newer and it's got some really good upgrades, and it's got that shiny car smell, new car smell still. So I'm a bit touchy about taking it out of the country. But here in Alaska, here in Canada, no problem. It's got the nice clear water Erica light that someone put on there before when I picked it up. Got these pretty cool bags. Came with two sets of Holland Nomada cases, or really great cases, with the extension auxiliary pack at the bottom, which is nice. It's got the dash cam. I think it's called a Blue Sky Eye dash cam, front and back. Here's a camera. It's a 1080 camera. The control panel for that camera is here. It's always on when you turn the bike on, and I think it cycles through, depending on the amount of SIM card size you have in there. I think it can cycle through a couple hours of video a day. I haven't used much of it yet, but I'm planning on to. Let's see. I added these double take mirrors. It came with these machine art hand guards. They're not the bark buster, but they're pretty nice too. They feel pretty. The cool thing is this one adjustable. This is kind of neat. So during the weather, you can change the height of the hand guard, which is nice. And you put on these pretty cool little bags, side bags. That was cool. I put on these Dan Moto cheap exhaust, but it's lighter than the stock. It's a bit loud. I'm still trying to decide. I didn't put such a big bash guard at the bottom. I wasn't sure I was going to be taking this off-road too much, but I've got some Brimbos I'm gonna swap out when I get a chance. There's a couple of blogs about how these BMW Haze double-sided clam configuration, they actually leak. This one hasn't leaked yet, but there's some pretty bad stuff about it leaking. What else is on here that's neat? Here's the front camera. There's the front camera on that. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I do like the case. I like the way it locks into place. The inside of the case has a sort of a single puck system. Single in the sense that most of the puck system, there's a bottom row and a top row, and this one only has a top row. That's really neat about this case system. This is made out of Poland, I think. I'm not happy with the company because I ordered something from them and they haven't sent me the product and they've kept my money. I know it's the CV19 issue, could be part of that, but it's been 2 months, 3 months now and they haven't responded to me yet, so I don't know what to do about that. Anyhow, but the products are nice, it's the customer service sucks. I hope they fix that because these are pretty good products. The other great thing about the rack, it's actually 2 inches narrower than OEM racks, which is nice too. I really thought that was cool. I think I got these locked, but you can actually open this and then get into a lower compartment there. So yeah, I got the wide case and the narrow case. Came with the bike, so that was nice. Oh, one thing I forgot to point out. I didn't want to, but I did go ahead and get this Touratech support bar. Because this GSA OEM crash bars tend to collapse right here because there's no support on the back of this and it caves in, so it's $200. It's pretty expensive for a piece of metal, but better than a crushed in GSA OEM. Okay, so what are we doing to this bike today? Well, the weather's nice. It's June the 12th or the 13th. It's mid of summer, mid of June, which is normally hot, but today it's probably now around 90 degrees, but it's not humid today or humid this week, so it's actually very comfortable, mild heat, nice breeze. So I've been waiting to install these custom wheels that I purchased from Woody Wheels up in Colorado. They came a couple weeks back, but again, I haven't had time to install them. So this video, it's about installing these custom 21-inch fronts and the standard 17-inch rear. Let's box these wheels and see what we've got. Came with some longer rear bolts for the wheel. And they've got this little brake line adapter. I made these myself for the last 2 bikes, but it finally came with one. And it's just a piece of small bracket just to make it easier to move the brake line up a little bit. You don't have to change the brake lines. The option I went with the wheels, I didn't upgrade the rotors. There's no need to upgrade the brake lines. Let's set this aside. Let's get in here and see what these look like. You know, these gold rims that folks, either you hate them, you like them, or you hate them. You love them or you hate them. Apparently there's no in between. But I went as far as getting, I wasn't sure how this was going to look, but it's grown on me. The hub blue and rims gold. It seems to be a shinier gold than the OEM. The OEM looks like it's a matte gold, where this rim here is a shiny gold. Or maybe it's just the OEM wheels are dirty. I don't know. Anyhow, I made them, got them to seal the rear. So I'm running tubeless in the back. And then for the 21 front, I'm running tube tires. I think there's possible to run seal and run tubeless in the front as well. But in talking with the folks at Woody Wheels, they typically recommend to run the front with tube tires to give an extra strength to the configuration. So when you're riding off the road, having that tube tires apparently is more advantageous. And plus the wheels are it's narrow, so it's easy to fix the front wheel, patch the front wheel out in the wild. So it's not as important to have the front wheel being tubeless. The rear one, however, yeah, it's pretty wide, so you want to run tubeless in the rear. These adventure bikes, the rear tires are pretty stiff to change out in the wild, so it's easier just to plug them up if you can. So I've had some really good experience running these Mitas or Midas 150/70/17s E07s for the rear. So that's what I'm gonna put on here. The rear is Midas Mitas E07 50/50. I get about 10,000 miles on them on the rear and maybe 12 in the front. But the price point of them, I think they go for right around $150, $175 for the rear, and $110, $120 for the front. So they're not extremely expensive like the Continental or the Hod nows. And I get just as much, if not more, on the rear. I've had the longer longevity on the Hod now on the front, and I get maybe 15 to 16 in the front. But you know, if you're going to change your rear out, you might as well change the front too. Anyhow, so let's take a look at the front wheel. Oops, sorry. Let's set this aside and take a look at the front. The sun's starting to come down, so I hope the lighting on the camera's not too bad. Let's see here. I'm gonna move this camera for a second. When I take the 19 front off, I'll put the 21-inch wheel side by side and give you an idea what it looks like. Here comes the rear wheel. Sorry, the front wheel. Take a look at this. There's a reason that all dirt bikes and all the KTMs are running the standard 21 size wheel in the front. And that bigger wheel allows you to climb over obstacle much easier because it's wider, not wider, but circumference wide, longer, if you will. Easier to ride off the road. My buddy Javier is coming by. We're going to do a tire change on his as well today. All right, these are the front 17-inch wheels. Takasago Excel 21. We went to gold with the blue hubs, and they look pretty good. So we'll. Hey, Juno, stop it! ¿Qué pasa? I'm doing a recording, a video of doing the changing out the front wheel.
Fans?
Huh?
For your YouTube fans?
I don't know about my fans, but my buddy Javier rode his bike out here.
Just to say hi.
We're gonna work on his bike a little bit.
Change
out the tires, the rear tires. Anyway, you wanna put your helmet inside for me? So you don't scratch them. Find a place in the counter there.